Russia's president taking new aggressive action in what experts fear will be a violent invasion of Ukraine. And it's causing immense stress for ordinary people.
Stressful. There is some panic in news and media, in social media.
Tonight, a woman who just spent a year in Detroit reveals what it's like to be back home in Ukraine, living in fear. Major developments in Ukraine in the crisis tonight, topping our news at 6. As Russian President Vladimir Putin formally recognizes two pro-Russian regions of eastern Ukraine now as independent states.
He also just ordered Russian forces to go inside those regions for, quote, peacekeeping. The move is broadly seen as a sharp escalation amid U.S. warnings that Russia is trying to manufacture an excuse to invade Ukraine. Russian separatists now claim Ukrainian forces have launched an unprovoked attack against them, which Ukraine and the West sharply deny.
Meantime, President Biden's national security advisors assembled at the White House today after NBC News confirmed that U.S. intelligence shows President Putin has already given the order to invade Ukraine. There are also reports that Russia has assembled a hit list of Ukrainians it plans to kill or imprison after an invasion, though Russia is denying that.
All of the rumors and rhetoric are making everyday life stressful for Ukrainians, and their friends and loved ones here in Metro Detroit as well. One woman who was here for a year-long scholarship at Wayne State University returned home to Ukraine just a few weeks ago. Our Paula Tutman made contact with her today and joins us live. Paula, this is someone for whom a Russian invasion could be uniquely dangerous because of her background and her beliefs.
Absolutely, and where she is and why she can't leave at this moment. Let me set this scene for you. Right now, I am in Warren. Just consider this. If you lived in Warren and there was another country that said, hey, listen, we're going to come in and you're no longer going to be part of Michigan or the United States. You're going to be a part of this thing. And if you don't like it, we're going to injure you. That's how these folks absolutely feel.
In Kyiv. Right now, I'm living here.
Natalia Gosak speaks to us from her apartment in Kyiv. Just 3 weeks ago, she was in Detroit completing research as a Fulbright scholar at Wayne State University. Today, she is back home in Ukraine, afraid to stay, but unable to leave as those around her evacuate.
I will stay here because my son is in a hospital.
She is trapped. Her 16-year-old son in a hospital with complications from COVID.
It's a little bit stressful. There is some panic in news and media, in social media.
As an intellectual and a scholar, she's used her voice to fight for democracy, and that makes her a target for an authoritarian regime. In fact, this week, a commemoration of the anniversary of the slaughter of students who dared to speak up.
I remember 2014. And, it was like a demonstration of people it was like peaceful demonstration. And first people died and they killed them. Oh, I can't continue.
During her 365-day stay in Detroit, she made a huge impact, volunteering for Safe House in Warren, a residential treatment facility for teenagers in crisis. Her work in mental health helped their work with mental health. And now her friends at Safe House are terrified for their friend Natalia.
I am deeply troubled because she is somebody who is really active in the Ukrainian community. She is a very active individual who could truly be a leader someday in Ukraine. They tend to wipe out the intelligentsia. They tend to wipe out all intellectuals that could possibly promote better ideas. All they want are yes men.
And so Natalia will keep quietly to herself in her tiny apartment in Kyiv in hopes that the worst won't happen. And if it does, no one will know how to find her.
I'm afraid about the future of my child and about the future of all children that were raised in independent Ukraine.
Yeah, say Michigan can boast a population of 50,000 Ukrainian Americans, people who have direct ties to Ukraine. But they will also tell you this is not just their problem. This is a problem for everyone who believes in democracy, because when it erodes in one place, it erodes in many other places as well. Guys?
Yeah, okay, Paula, we appreciate that story.